What is this place? I've got to find something sharp. That'll do. Where am I? Whoa! Fuck! What the hell is that? Madness. Oh God. I gotta get out of here.
You went out for a walk. You don't understand it yet.
Jesus.
I will explain it. I will show you. All calling, Redeemer of the world. Have mercy on us. At your feet, we humbly fall. I was frightened, just like you are now. But I listened to him. This is paradise! How can't you see that? You don't get it. So there you are.
Displacement is an upcoming first-person survival horror game developed and published by Obelisk Studio. Set in a remote polar research station, players assume the role of a psychologist confronting a mysterious madness that has overtaken the facility's staff. The game emphasizes immersive storytelling. As players delve deeper into the station's secrets, they must manage their sanity, which directly influences gameplay, transforming the protagonist from a vulnerable survivor into a formidable predator as madness takes hold. Combat is brutal and melee-focused, requiring players to use improvised weapons and environmental elements to fend off deranged cultists and other threats. A unique temperature system adds another layer of challenge, forcing players to balance exploration with the need to stay warm in the freezing environment. While Displacement has garnered attention for its intense atmosphere and gameplay mechanics, its development faces uncertainty. Obelisk Studio is seeking additional funding to complete the project, aiming for a potential release in 2026 on PC.
Good evening, Noah. Having trouble sleeping again? Your cortisol levels are elevated. Something's interfering, detecting temporal anomaly. Processing environmental data. Memory patterns are realigning. Noah, stabilize your breathing rate. Focus on my voice. Vital signs critical. Stay with me, Noah. Noah, the knowledge, it's beautiful. Good evening, Noah. Having trouble sleeping again?
Cthulhu, the Cosmic Abyss is an upcoming first-person psychological horror adventure developed by Big Bad Wolf Studio and published by Nacon. Set in the year 2053, the game follows Noah, an agent of Anseal, a secret division of Interpol specializing in occult affairs, as he investigates the mysterious disappearance of miners in the depths of the Pacific Ocean. Accompanied by his AI companion Key, Noah explores the vast labyrinthine prison of Relia, an ancient sunken city, where the cosmic entity Cthulhu lies imprisoned. The game challenges players to solve complex puzzles, make choices that shape Noah's fate, and resist the mind-corrupting influence of Cthulhu. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, Cthulhu the Cosmic Abyss features mind-bending environments that defy the laws of physics, pushing the boundaries of immersive storytelling. The game is scheduled for release in 2026 on PS5, Xbox Series X&S, and PC.
Focus your attention. 1TC.
Giant. Sleeping.
Again.
Animals. Fighting.
Again.
Stay focused. Stay cautious.
Such is our calling.
Good thing I was around. Traveler.
Cronos, The New Dawn is an upcoming third-person survival horror game developed and published by Bloober Team, the studio behind the Medium and the Silent Hill 2 remake. Set in a dystopian future, players assume the role of a traveler working for the Enigmatic Collective, navigating a world where Eastern European brutalism meets retro-futurist technology. The narrative unfolds across two timelines: a post-apocalyptic future ravaged by a cataclysmic event known as the Change, and 1980s-era Poland under martial law. Players must traverse time rifts to extract key individuals from the past, combating grotesque creatures known as orphans that can merge into more formidable abominations if not properly disposed of. Gameplay emphasizes strategic combat with limited resources, requiring players to burn fallen enemies to prevent them from merging. The game draws inspiration from titles like Dead Space and Resident Evil, offering a challenging experience without an easy mode. Cronos, The New Dawn is slated for release in 2025 on PS5, Xbox Series X&S, and PC.
Nothing lasts forever.
Reanimal is an upcoming co-op horror adventure game developed by Tarsier Studios, the creators of Little Nightmares, and published by THQ Nordic. Set on a twisted, nightmarish island, players control a brother and sister duo on a perilous journey to rescue their missing friends. The game emphasizes tension and atmosphere, featuring grotesque creatures inspired by corrupted animals and the protagonist's troubled past. Players will navigate the island both on foot and by boat, solving environmental puzzles and uncovering the island's dark secrets. Reanimal supports single-player and both local and online two-player co-op modes with a shared directed camera designed to maximize claustrophobia and tension. The game is built on Unreal Engine 5, promising a visually rich and immersive experience. Reanimal is scheduled for release in 2025 and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S PC, and Nintendo Switch 2.
ひな子はお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい。お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。ひな子？あ、ごめん。何？天秤にかける価値があるかどうか。しっかりと判断しなさい。
自分の気持ちが自分で理解できない。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
ひな子、もう時間がないのよ。あなたが生かされたということはここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。あなたがそれに悩める時間はもう尽きかけている。
あなたは誰なの？さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。全部奪ったな。全部私から奪ったな。
Silent Hill F is an upcoming single-player survival horror game developed by Neobards Entertainment and published by Konami Digital Entertainment. Set in 1960s Japan, players assume the role of Hinako Shimizu, a high school student navigating the eerie town of Ebisugaoka, now engulfed in a mysterious fog and overrun by grotesque creatures. The game emphasizes psychological horror, with players solving complex puzzles and confronting nightmarish entities. The narrative, penned by renowned writer Ryukishi07, delves into themes of trauma and the human psyche. Accompanied by a haunting score from Akira Yamaoka, the game promises a chilling experience. Silent Hill F is scheduled for release in 2025 and will be available on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Attention. Due to recent flooding and pandemic, access to all external areas is restricted. For your protection, please avoid contact with any body that may appear abnormal. Your safety in this new world is our absolute priority.
The Sinking City 2 is an upcoming survival horror game developed and published by Frogwares, the studio renowned for their Lovecraftian adventures. Set in the 1930s, the game transports players to a flooded Arkham where supernatural forces have plunged the city into chaos. Unlike its predecessor, which leaned heavily into detective work, this sequel shifts focus towards intense survival horror. Players will navigate a semi-open world, battling eldritch monstrosities and managing limited resources. While the core gameplay emphasizes combat and exploration, optional investigative elements remain, rewarding those who delve deeper into the city's mysteries. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, The Sinking City 2 promises next-gen visuals, bringing the decaying cityscape and its horrors to life. The game is slated for release in 2025 on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Little Nightmares 3 is the latest installment in the acclaimed horror puzzle platformer series, developed by Supermassive Games and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. Set in the eerie realm of the nowhere, players follow two new protagonists, Lo and Alone, as they navigate through the treacherous Spiral, a collection of distorted and nightmarish locations. For the first time in the franchise, the game introduces online co-op gameplay, allowing players to team up and tackle challenges together. Lo wields a bow and arrow, while Alone carries a wrench, each offering unique abilities essential for solving intricate puzzles and overcoming obstacles. The game's atmosphere remains as haunting as ever, with environments like the Necropolis, a city of eternal energy and certain death, adding to the chilling experience. Little Nightmares 3 is scheduled for release in 2025 and will be available on all platforms.
I hope this will be our last journey and bring us richness and freedom. But what's the value of human freedom if it's to face hell? This way.
Behind you.
Why did you shoot? Why did you shoot him? Prince, what's in the Lord's name? There's another one.
Yeah, I got this. I need help.
Where are you?
Coming.
It's here.
Whoa, what is this thing?
Oh, no.
It scared me.
I'm sure they're about to attack.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God.
What the hell? Yeah, crazy.
I'm coming to help.
I need backup too.
Guys, I'm lost. Where are you? Oh, not again. I can't hear it.
Why did you do that?
Sorry.
The Mound, Omen of Cthulhu is a first-person co-op horror game from Ace Team and Nacon, and it's got serious Lovecraftian energy. Inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's novella The Mound, the game throws you and up to 3 friends into the heart of a cursed jungle during the 17th century where conquistadors are searching for a legendary underground city. But what they find is pure madness. You start each mission on a galleon, gearing up before heading into the unknown. At first, it's exploration and survival, but the deeper you go, the more twisted everything becomes. Hallucinations blur your senses, grotesque monsters emerge, and even your allies might not seem so trustworthy anymore. The game leans hard into psychological horror. It's not just about fighting, it's about keeping your mind intact while the jungle, and something far more ancient, slowly breaks it down. If you're into creepy, atmospheric co-op games with a heavy narrative twist, this one's for you. The Mound Omen of Cthulhu is set to release in 2025 for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Status report.
Doesn't look too good either.
What is that?
Cooling line? My body's going one way and my mind's going another.
What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism. It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Never forget why you started.
Lord have mercy.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? No! We can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us.
I know this will be difficult to hear, but if you're still out there, you deserve the truth.
Directive 8020 is an upcoming sci-fi survival horror game developed and published by Supermassive Games, known for titles like Until Dawn and The Quarry. This game marks the beginning of Season 2 in the Dark Pictures anthology. Set in the year 2250, the story follows the crew of the colony ship Cassiopeia, which crash lands on Tau Ceti F, a planet 12 light-years from Earth. As they attempt to establish a new home for humanity, they encounter a shape-shifting alien organism capable of mimicking its prey, leading to paranoia and mistrust among the crew. Players will navigate this tense environment through a third-person perspective, making critical decisions that affect the narrative's outcome. The game introduces new stealth mechanics and tools like the scanner and wedge tool to detect and evade threats. Featuring actress Lashana Lynch as pilot Brianna Young, Directive 8020 offers both single-player and multiplayer modes, allowing up to 5 players to experience the story together. The game is scheduled for release on October 2nd, 2025, and will be available on PS5, Xbox Series X&S, and PC.
To this divine calling. And you.
Do you see who's the real beast here?
Dying Light the Beast is a standalone survival horror game developed by Techland, set to release in 2025. Players return as Kyle Crane, the protagonist from the original Dying Light, who, after 13 years of captivity and experimentation, escapes to seek vengeance in the post-apocalyptic Castor Woods. The game introduces a new Beast mode, granting Crane superhuman abilities for devastating melee attacks and environmental interactions. players will navigate through dense forests, abandoned villages, and industrial complexes, utilizing parkour skills and 4x4 vehicles for traversal. The dynamic day-night cycle returns, with zombies becoming more aggressive after sundown. Dying Light the Beast offers approximately 18 hours of gameplay and supports up to 4-player cooperative multiplayer. Originally conceived as DLC for Dying Light 2, it evolved into a full-fledged game. The game will be available on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.